The Moonstone, at the heart of Mount Moon, has been glowing since before any living creature can remember. Not brightly, not loudly, but with a particular steady pulse of something very old that knows its own purpose completely. The Clefairy community that lives in the caves around it has organized its entire existence around that pulse. The rhythm of their gatherings, their dances on full moon nights, the calendar of their whole year, all of it tuned to the stone's heartbeat. So when the heartbeat changes, when the Clefairy who tend the stone notice the pulse skipping, the glow dimming at the center and flickering at the edges, the alarm that moves through the community is not panic, but the focused urgency of creatures who know exactly what is at stake. The stone is cracking. Hairline fracture spreading from the center outward, each but a little longer each morning, and the eldest Clefairy who has watched the stone for 40 years says it needs to be remade under the full moon, at the summit, with more moonlight than has reached it in the caves in all the years since the mountain grew around it. The path to the summit is long, and the night of the full moon is tonight, and there is only one Clefairy young enough and strong enough and willing enough to make the climb alone. She takes the stone at dusk, cradling it against her chest, where she can feel its stuttering pulse against her own steady ham, and she begins to climb. Mount Moon at night is not empty. Its tunnels are full of Zubat, and its ledges hold nesting sparrow, and the wind along its upper ridges is cold enough to make holding anything small and precious very difficult. And the Clefairy climbs through all of it with the stone held close, her wings spread just enough to keep her balance on the steeper sections, her large dark eyes finding the path the way Clefairy eyes were made to find things in the dark. At the summit, the full moon is enormous, filling half the sky, and she holds the cracked moonstone up toward it with both arms extended and her face tilted back. And the moonlight hits the stone directly, and something happens that is not magic and not science, but some combination of the two that was old when the mountain was young. The cracks begin to close. Slowly at first, then faster, the fractures healing from the edges inward, the glow strengthening from the pale flutter of a moment ago to the steady warm pulse of something fully itself again. She holds the stone in the full moon's light until the last crack closes and comes back down the mountain with it glowing against her chest. And the community is waiting at the cave entrance, and the relief that moves through them when they see that steady glow is the particular relief of people who have been holding a collective breath and can now finally let it go.